My Dress Up Darling is a really fun anime. What can I say? Attack on Titan is so good, it's one of the best anime. But you know what is, in my opinion, the aspect in which Attack on Titan surpassed every anime I have ever seen? Well, it's when it comes to tension. Attack on Titan is the master at building tension. You know this feeling of being at the edge of your seat, waiting for the next move, having your heart almost skip a beat? How does Attack on Titan manage to deliver such effective tension-filled moments one after the other? Well, it's because of how the show used the viewer's understanding of the character, story and world in a way that glue our eyes to the screen. First, you obviously need to build well-made three-dimensional character that we care about. This, in my opinion, goes without saying. It's the least you can do, and the show does it and does it great. But this is not what Attack on Titan does different. This is something pretty common. Like I said, making you care about the character and story kinda is the bare minimum to make a good story. That's all good and all, but what I wanna talk about is how the show used the information it gives to the viewers in order to deliver the best possible outcome. And this is how Attack on Titan can, in 1 second, make your heart skip a beat. First, let's look at the work put into making those action scenes work so well. So how does Attack on Titan make us feel like those fights are filled with more tension than the average fight from other anime? I think for us to feel tension, what the writer had to do is make us understand every action. We need to visually absorb information as fast as they appear on the screen, and everything needs to be 100% clear. So in order for those fight scenes to work so well, the first aspect that needs to be shown to the viewer is the moveset. It's important for the viewer to understand what both opponents can do. It's simple really. If I make you watch a fight and for the first 2 minutes you see two guys punching each other, you see that one is slightly faster and get his punch in more often. Your brain will start to think, oh, he will win. Right, it's only natural. Now the only sense of tension you would get is how does the other one manage to overcome this obstacle, right? But then, a few minutes later, the one you thought was gonna lose start to use his kick. You will get confused for a moment because you thought this was a boxing match and your brain made the assumption that the faster one with his punch would win. So the tension dropped to the floor as you try to understand who could win now, but you will also start to feel like the kicking is out of nowhere and cheap. So you make the connection that the kick have better range and are stronger than punch. So now your brain starts to think that the one that is kicking will win. And yeah, he start to win, but then the other one take a gun and shoot him in the brain. As you can see, if no rule are applied to the fight scene in a work of fiction, it becomes impossible for the viewer to get invested because the character moveset were not established. Which is why internal consistency is important to create tension and why shonen fall more on the side of spectacle than tension-filled action piece, with Super Saiyan coming out of nowhere or Luffy gear form and all that stuff. One is more tense and tension-filled while the other is more hype. In Attack on Titan's case, we have the human and the Titan. The human can move in high speed to any direction as long as there's some stuff to hook themselves on, and they can slash with their sword. Pretty straightforward. The Titan can, well, they can basically do anything a human do, but they're giant. So in a fight you know basically which strategy the human can take. If you have an understanding of the rule of the fight, you can understand what is going on and be invested in the conflict going on. Without it, you're just watching random people throw random moves at each other and transforming out of nowhere. And sure, it can put you straight in the hype zone, but out of the danger zone. Revealing new move is alright for the first or second fight, but to build a real tension, you need to eventually understand the complete moveset of a character. And even when we get introduced to new enemy type, it doesn't take long for us to understand the extent of the moveset. And with the moveset comes the understanding of the strategy going on, making sure that the tension stay up and isn't broken by some unknown move. Understanding is the key here. So with that established, what do we have? A comprehensive fight scene where every action makes sense to us. But to build tension, this isn't enough. Even some of the best battle anime follow those steps. Dragon Ball as an example does this a lot. When Goku fight Frieza before he turned into Super Saiyan, we know exactly what both of them can do, but we still doesn't feel the same level of tension as when we watch Attack on Titan. Why? Well, it's really simple. When Frieza get hit or when Goku get hit, we don't know what this does to them in terms of damage. How many punch can Goku take? How many Kamehameha can Frieza take? Like both of them can fight for hours and we don't really know the amount of damage they take. which is why in those stories you only know when something is supposed to be tension-filled when they just tell you. Like, my next move is going to kill you, Goku, or you're almost defeated, Kakarot. The problem is that even then, character like Luffy when he was fighting against Lucci will get up after Fatal Blow, or he completely beat up Erza, or Goku will still fight. It's just a fun artistic spectacle, cause we can't possibly know when they're going to lose, so we don't know if they're in danger until they say they are. You can't feel tension if you never know when the hero or villain are gonna lose. But even if we know, let's say, Yugi in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is gonna lose because there is a health point system in the card game they play in Yu-Gi-Oh! We can only feel real danger when Yugi is one attack away from losing. So in Dragon Ball or One Piece or Naruto, we don't know how much health the character have, so we don't feel high tension. But even in Yu-Gi-Oh! When you know how much a character can take, the tension only really rise to a high level when the hero is one hit away from dying. Because in all honesty, it's normal for the hero to take a lot of damage at first, but when he's back against the wall, that's when he wins. Just like in WWE. So how does Attack on Titan fix this problem? With the 1 second could get you killed mentality. What the show does is give the hero and villain the most simple weakness. In Attack on Titan, everybody without exception can die in one hit. The Titan die if you cut them at a specific spot in their neck, or if you crush the neck completely. And we know that the human's blade and other weapon can damage the Titan. The human, on the other hand, die at basically any full force hit from a Titan. So now it's simple, every time a human is about to get hit, tension rise, cause you know there is a chance that he's going to die. And if a Titan is about to get hit in the neck, tension rise cause you hope the human doesn't miss. Think about it, you can't get on the edge of your seat when Goku take a hit, cause you never know when he's going down. The guy always gets up. And in Yu-Gi-Oh! Losing a couple of points will not make you stressed out too much. But if Mikasa is about to get slammed by a Titan, or if Levi is about to slash the Beast Titan's neck, now you're at the edge of your seat. Knowing exactly every move the Titan and human can do, and the exact weakness both have, make the action scene that much more tension-filled than it would have been if it was just two guys hitting each other without any real sense of who is winning. Knowing exactly every move the Titan and human can do, and the exact weakness both have, by putting most character at one attack away from losing, the show keeps you completely immersed all the way through. Now in practice, this is how those two aspects create a high sense of tension. The Beast Titan gets shot in the neck. Is he dead? If you're on the side of the Beast Titan and Eren, you're stressed out and shocked. But if you're on the side of the others, you are crossing your finger. Either way, you're captivated. Eren, wounded after his fight with the Armored Titan, tried to get closer, but his leg get bitten by the Jaw Titan, slowing him down even more. Then Eren starts to smash the Jaw Titan's neck. Again, is the Jaw Titan's dead? Eren gets shot in the head by the Card Titan. You know now that Eren is screwed, he can't move for a while, and the Armored Titan is close, so he get back on top. The beast get up, but can't move, and Eren is down. We know that he can use his scream to summon the other Titan to help, which is something we don't really want because it will kill some of the character we like. So the tension rises, but two humans get right next to him. They know the Beast Titan and try to convince him to stop because one of them will turn into a Titan if he screams. Personally, I thought this would have stopped him, but he do it. He scream and now the kid attack Reiner. To stop the Titan that Falco has become, he need to kill him, which is something he doesn't want to do, but he can't kill Eren and hold Falco down at the same time. Beast Titan get another shot by the others. He looked dead. The Beast Titan has a tougher neck than the other, but 2 shots should have killed him, and it looked that way. But he isn't, he turned back to normal at the last second, but he can't move. Now the Card Titan aim at Eren's neck. Eren is pinned down. Boom, Armin attack. Reiner, after his friend died to save Falco, he is ready to kill Eren, punching him through the mouth, hitting his neck. But Eren turned back into a human and started to run, leaving himself vulnerable to any attack. Reiner tried to grab Eren but received 2 missiles. Eren get closer, but we see Gabby with her rifle ready to shoot. She shoot, and Eren's head goes flying in the air. Eren is dead, it's over, but his head falls in his brother's hand. The brain stay alive for 7 seconds after it's separated from the body, and his brother is a good catcher. So Eren gained the power of the rumbling. This is just one action scene. All those twists and turns, all this tension felt here is amazing. But it really couldn't have worked if we didn't know the moveset and weakness of every character. Hell, the biggest, most surprising moment is when the two intertwine. Eren is a human, sure, being a Titan allows him to heal faster, but having his head cut off will kill him, or at least leave him down for the count. So this brings him down to 0 HP. But it's his brother moveset that saved the day. The fact that he is a good catcher. If human had like some kind of shield, and Titan didn't have their weakness being slashed in the neck, if both needed to attack each other over and over and over to kill each other, the tension would not be here because we wouldn't understand who is winning and who is losing or who is about to die. So both moveset and weakness needed to be here in order for us to feel this much tension. The crazy part in all this is that this ever-going sense of tension and complete immersion in some way is translating outside the fight scene. The show presents characters with hard decisions that have massive consequences in long term and in short terms. But it's the instant consequences of the character's action mixed with the fact that hard decisions present itself to them all the time that keep the tension high, and with high tension come high immersion. We can sense this same level of tension even if it's not a fight scene. In a similar fashion to the last minute save, we get reveal after reveal that keep us at the edge of our seat. Similar to when a human is able to get crushed by a Titan, with those reveals the tension rise, and in one instant right now you know that something good or bad will happen, but something will change. When Eren decided to trust Levi's teammate in the forest, we got the consequences of his action right after. We know the consequences of the choice made by our character, the same way we know the damage they can take and give, and this understanding keeps us on our toes from beginning to end. You see, the tension is brought to its highest point when you know the true meaning of the action that is happening. Whether it's a sword close to the neck of a Titan, or Coney choosing if he should kill a child to save his mom, the way everything is always 1 second away from changing the flow of the story is how Attack on Titan keep us on the edge all the way through. Hey wait, one last question before you go. Are you subscribed? Or do you have no bitches? Anyway, peace out.